Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about the beauty favorites and skincare favorites of 2017. I have a lot of products to talk about, so let's get started. So the first product I want to mention is the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I did not find a primer that wowed me in 2017, but with this one I see the difference when I don't use this. My foundation applies better on top of it, my pores are less visible, so super recommended. So I have three, well technically are four, but I mix these two foundation together. So I have three foundation to talk about. The first one is of course my trusty L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation. It's in number 24 Golden Beige. This one, it never fails, like never. And I've gone through bottles after bottles after bottles. I think this one it's my 6th or 7th bottle, and I think it's brilliant because I am never shiny when I wear this. The only thing I really do not enjoy about this foundation is if my skin it's a little bit more on the dry side. I feel a little bit tight and a little bit more cakey. Super recommended this one, and I think a lot of you know this foundation too. So the second foundation I want to talk about is the Fit Me by Maybelline. This is the matte and poreless, and I wear number 120. This is for normal to combo skin. Sometimes prefer this one over the L'Oreal Infallible because this is a little bit more hydrating and it's satin matte. I wouldn't say this is a super matte finish. But again, this is has great coverage, even though it doesn't compare to this one as far as coverage because the Infallible Matte is super covering. I have another Maybelline foundation. This is a later discovery because this is the Superstay 24-Hour. I wouldn't say this is a full coverage foundation just because I always compare the coverage to my Infallible Matte. But it has good coverage too. So this one, it's a little bit too dark for me. This is number 40 Fawn, and I always mix it up with the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I love this one because in combo with this, it creates a super natural finish, and they have great coverage too. But this one, it's a little bit more on the hydrating side, and this is not a no transfer foundation, so that's why I mix them both. So as far as concealer, my absolute favorite for 2017 is to go to the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. This is actually what it says on the actual packaging, because I don't know if it's waterproof actually, because it says it's waterproof. I don't know if it's waterproof. I didn't test it to see if it's actually waterproof or not, but this is actually what it says on the packaging. So my shade is in number 020 Light Beige, and I think this is a pretty good match for my skin tone, but Catrice is a super affordable brand, and this one was maybe €3, maybe €2.50. I don't know, I can't actually remember right now, but there are only 3 shades available, so that's a little bit of a drawback. But I really do enjoy this concealer. But yeah, really do enjoy the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. So as far as powder, I really been loving the RCMA No Color Powder. This is ideal for baking, and It doesn't leave you a white cast if you are going to take photos. And yeah, I really love this. And this is really cheap for the amount of powder that's in there. I mean, I've been using this for months now, and I'm not even halfway through it. This is a really great powder. This is so finely milled, and I didn't try the, what's it called? Laura Mercier loose finishing powder. I don't know what it's called, but I didn't try that one. I know that that one is really good, is a really good powder too, but of course it's Laura Mercier. It's a little bit more expensive, and I really been liking this. I think I'm going to repurchase this when I will be out of this one. So I have another powder to talk about. This was a later discovery for me, but I think it's a good one for, you know, when you don't feel to carry around. Actually, you can actually carry around a loose powder. Like, this is a little bit bulky as a packaging, so if you are a professional makeup artist, I think you will find this convenient, but for the average consumer, I think that a compact powder is a little bit more convenient. So I have the Kiko Arctic Holiday Baked Powder. This is the number 03 Honey, and I really love this powder. It's really finely milled, it's really soft to the touch, and it makes your skin really soft too. And yeah, it's a really good powder. I think I have never tried such a good powder from the drugstore, because Kiko, it's not technically a drugstore brand, but it's very affordable. This was a little bit more expensive because this is from the newest limited edition collection. And yeah, I've really been loving this, and I think you will find this in store. It has a pretty wide mirror in it, so it makes it even more convenient to carry around. And yeah, super recommend it because it doesn't cake up, it doesn't exaggerate pores, it makes it perfect for touch-ups during the day. And yeah, I have the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector. This is in the color Champagne Pop. This is the collaboration Jaclyn Hill did. I think it was in 2016 or 15. I don't know, but this is my go-to highlighter when I always grab this one just because it has the perfect undertone. It's silky smooth, and I don't know if you can see this, but it's super gorgeous, and it doesn't make you feel like you have too much on, even though it's really intense highlighter. This is, of course, Becca Cosmetics product, so it's a little bit more expensive, but it's gonna last you forever. You need to try this shade if you don't own this. So this one, it's a little bit too dark for my skin. I am talking about the MAC Give Me Some Mineralized Skin Finish. So this one is broke. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but it's broke. Basically, it just fell off my hand, and I'm still gonna use this because I really enjoy this. I actually do not use this often for bronzing my face, but I do put this into my crease with a fluffy brush when I do not have too much makeup on, just to define the crease a little bit more. So yeah, this is a super versatile product, and I think you will enjoy this too. So as far as bronzer, I have another one. This one, I actually use it on my face. Pan is actually giant. The packaging, it's super simple just because it's Essence. And Essence Cosmetics, if you didn't know that, it's a super affordable brand. It's the same company as the Catrice one. I think it's called Cosnova. Yeah. First of all, it smells amazing, and as you can see, I hit pan on this one, so I really do enjoy this one. You have 15 grams of products in it, so it's not a ton, but actually it's not a small amount if you think about it, because this one it's really cheap. Even though I don't want to use the word cheap, because this is not a cheap product, you know what I mean. It's the perfect shade. This is the darker skin version. It's in the 02 Sunny. I think this is a really natural effect on many skin tones. Really been liking this. So as far as blushes, my super favorite one is by, again, Kiko, and this is the shade Fusion Trio Blush in number 05. This is a super versatile shade. It's a mauve shade, so you have actually 3 shades in this, but I never use this. I never use the single shades. I always mix it around, and it's the perfect shade. No matter what makeup I have on, this is gonna match, because it's the perfect match. It's the perfect blush shade. I think I'm gonna repurchase this, and I have this one in particular for so long. Powder in this one, it's so soft, so smooth, and it's never streaky. Love this one. Super highly recommended. Guys, I have 4 palettes. I think that this year everyone and their mother and their sisters came out with palettes. So of course I have the Jaclyn Hill for Morphe palette. You guys, I have used all the shades in this palette. No joke. I have used all the shades in this palette. I love every single shades. I don't know, I love everything about this palette just because it's so well thought. It's so well thought, and this one came out pretty amazing if you ask me. So I have a special mention for this. This is the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a really well loved palette. Love all these shades in this. They are pretty much all warm toned shades except for maybe 2 or 3 colors. But I really do enjoy this one. It's a little bit powdery. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit powdery. But yeah, this one, it's a super recommended one. If you don't have this, if you don't own this, I really highly recommend you try this just because it's so convenient, and the packaging, it's pretty compact. You can travel with this, even though the velvety front, it's not that convenient to travel just because it's a little bit, gets dirty, but so I have a Zoeva palette. This is the Cocoa Blend. This is another palette I love just because the shades are beautiful. And you have 10 shades, I guess. Yes, 10 shades. Zoeva came out with a bunch of these palettes recently. Well, not recently, but this one, it's the most wanted palette. And I think it's flattering on the most skin tones, you know? Moving on to the last one. This is, I love this. And I did also a review on my channel if you want to watch this, but it's in Italian. So if you don't understand Italian, I am sorry. I have done a video on this one. I am talking about the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. I didn't try the first one. I just didn't. When I saw this one, I said to myself, I have to have this. So yeah, it has a nice big giant mirror in it, as you can see, this one. And there are 18 shades in this palette, and they are beautiful. Of course, the price point, it's not gonna be like a Jaclyn Hill one or a Zoeva one. This was 65 euro. A pretty high price point, but I love pretty much everything about this palette. Maybe the only shade I do not enjoy that much is, yeah, maybe the only shade that is a little bit chalky and not super good is this one. It's called Nefertiti. For the most part, I really do enjoy this one. So go watch the review if you understand Italian. I really do enjoy this. So as far as good bomb-ass eyeliner, I have to talk about the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This was a lifesaver when I have no time in the morning, because I still want to enjoy a really good sharp winged liner. So this was a lifesaver when I had no time in the morning and I enjoy it, and I still want to rock a good winged eyeliner. This was, I don't know, it's the point, the tip of it. It never gets, you know, messy, never gets messy. Even though I had this for a solid, let's say 6 to 7 months, I love this. I love this one, and I think I'm gonna repurchase this. So as far as pencil liner, I have the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. This is in 01 Black Fever. Never tried an eyeliner that lasted me so long on my waterline, but yet is so cheap and so affordable. It's so black, so I love everything about this one. And of course it's Essence, so it's inexpensive. So as far as colored liquid eyeliner, I loved the Dazzle Liner by Nabla in the color Klimt. This one you have to shake it up really well, and it's super intense. Let me show you. So you shake it up. I have several tutorials even on Instagram using the Dazzle Liner. Maybe I have to swatch it separately. Yeah, so you can see it better. So I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, that is the color. Super, super pretty. I think I'm gonna repurchase this because I was on the hunt for a good gold, true gold eyeliner. Super festive, actually. So as far as mascara, I have the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic mascara. This is one of the best mascara I have ever tried, and the wand is super similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and it actually works, as fine as the Better Than Sex one. So this one was a little bit more up there in price, even if it was drugstore, but it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So let's talk about Huda Beauty, shall we? Just because it's a super nice brand. She knows what she's doing. And the lip pencil are super creamy and super long lasting. They apply like a dream on the lips. And they are super comfortable too. Like, you don't even feel them on the lips. And I especially love the shade Muse, and I especially love the matching lipstick, liquid lipstick, which is also in the shade Muse. So I just want to show you what a perfect shade Muse is. But of course I have pretty much all the shades. So that is Muse. It's a super flattering shade, I think, on every skin tone, pretty much. And I of course love the packaging. I had the mini version just because I bought this in the lip kit. You know, you have the lip pencil, the liquid matte liquid lipstick, and you have the Huda Beauty Lip Strobe in the shade Angelic. So this one, it's a thicker lip gloss, but it's super comfortable. I feel it's super comfortable, and it's the same shade as the Angelic shade in the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. Into like this, smell like a vanilla cake or something. So I have the last two products to talk about, and that's it for my 2017 favorites. I think it's gonna be a super long one. I have the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Lolita. This one was such a discovery on 2017. I really do enjoy this one. I really enjoy the wand. I really do enjoy the applicator too, the doe foot applicator, and they're comfortable on the lips. You don't even feel them. It's not overly drying, as well as the Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks. And of course, I have another Essence product. This is the Long Lasting Lip Liner in number 07 Plum Cake. This is the perfect shade for pretty much every liquid lipstick or lipstick in general. This is the shade right here, and it's a similar color to the Muse liquid lipstick by Huda Beauty. I love these because they're comfortable on the lips. They're not drying on the lips. They're comfortable, they are not drying on the lips. And of course they are Essence, so I think this was maybe 150. Yeah, maybe 150. And that's it. So here you have it, guys. These were all my 2017 favorites. I hope you enjoyed the video. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!